Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Devils will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Cal Bears offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Flips it out on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lost to throw again. Into the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
So now it's second and long.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The corners are walked up tight. Takes it from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll operate out a split back. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. It's a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll try it again. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And this is why you consistently run the football. Steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's a fake. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. They'll send the back in motion. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Blue Devils are threatening on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting him tackled to the ground.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive downs.
The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
He spins that thing down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career out.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Duke. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harbor. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle.
Pulls it in on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Harbor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first.
Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Murphy. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paul. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Split backs here. They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Wants to fire on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do. All that speculation all week, and now we know Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Breaks the tackle. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Paul. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
And the Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Murphy. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. He got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
1st and goal, California.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cal!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good. He marched 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bear! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds a tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. They send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They want that clock to run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock
turning it on! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Goes to the option. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Off the RPO, couldn't throw to the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break.
And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
38-27.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that